Hello guys, today I'm going to be talking about a film that I've seen twice now and I really want to talk about it. And because it's became one of my favourite films of this year so far, I thought a video review was in order. So today I'm going to be talking about the film Promising Young Woman. Cue the music.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Hey, good morning, Metropolis. It's now 5 after the hour of 6 a.m. in the big monster city. Temperature is a balmy 65 degrees, which is good news for you reptiles, and it looks like it's going to be a perfect day to maybe, hey, just lie in bed, sleep in, or simply work out that slab that's hanging over the bed! Good morning.
That's my secret, Cat. I'm always angry.
A lie detector doesn't work if you don't understand the questions.
Well, maybe he wasn't on his own. How can he drive an RV if he has an IQ of a 10-year-old?
Hey, we're considering all possibilities.
I don't think you are considering all possibilities.
I hear what you're saying.
No,
Sir,
listen to me. Just shut the fuck up for a fucking second.
First rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. And the eighth and final rule, if this is your first night at Fight Club, you have to fight.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
What are you talking about, Hal?
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
Assemble.
So Promising Young Woman is a black comedy thriller film written and directed by Emerald Fennell in her directorial debut. The film stars Carey Mulligan as Cassandra Thomas, a 30-year-old med school dropout who spends her night acting drunk in clubs, allowing men to take her home, and then revealing that she's sober when they try and take advantage of her.
What are you doing?
It's okay, Kate, you're safe.
What are you doing? Hey, I said, what are you doing?
Years before the events of the film, Cassie's best friend Nina was a victim to rape and later died, which draws attention to Cassie when she finds out that the guy who raped Nina is getting married and decides to vow vengeance upon her death. The film also stars a brilliant supporting cast including the likes of Bo Burnham, Alison Brie, Clancy Brown, Jennifer Coolidge, Laverne Cox, Adam Brody, Max Greenfield, Chris Lowell, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Molly Shannon and Connie Britton. The film was released in the USA in December 2020 but was later released in the UK in April 2021 as a Sky original, so it came out on Now TV and Sky. Promising Young Woman has received widespread acclaim for its writing, directing, casting and Mulligan's performance. The film has already won 2 BAFTA awards and has been nominated for 5 Academy Awards. Since the first time I watched this film, it's been on my mind a lot recently and I really wanted to give up my thoughts on this film in detail. The film has started to become one of my all-time favourite films and like I said, a video review would be a great idea to talk about this film. So without further ado, here's what I thought of Promising Young Woman. The writing in this film is the main highlight for me, from the brilliant storyline, the well-written dialogue, and the brutal but memorable ending. I won't ruin the ending for you guys because it's something you gotta see for yourself, but honestly, I really praise Fennell's writing in this film. I like how she takes from these different genres, like the black comedy genre and the thriller genre. She combines the two together and makes an original story that works perfectly with this film. And also I love how it deals with themes. It does have some really dark themes, but you don't hear the words rape, or sexual assault in the script, and that is why I think it's a better script. For her directing debut, Fennell does an incredible job directing this film. I like the unique style she really brings to this film and makes the film her own. She was actually pregnant the whole time she was filming this film, and I have to say, being under that much pressure and coming out with a perfect film must be a fantastic job, so thank you, Emerald. Your directing is phenomenal.
What I wanted to do was try and write a film about a woman, an ordinary woman, and how an ordinary woman might take revenge in the real world. And that's very rarely reaching for a gun. It's sort of more weird and sort of twisted than that. So I guess Promising Young Woman is a sort of twisted female revenge comedy thriller.
Now let's talk about Carey Mulligan as Cassie. She is phenomenal as Cassie and has entered my favourite actress list. If she pulled off more performances like she does with Cassie, she'd be one of my favourite actresses of all time. Her performance is truly groundbreaking, and what I love about this character is she is a brilliant protagonist. One we've never really seen before, and certainly one that stands out compared to other characters. She is one of my favourite female characters in the history of film, and I couldn't see any other actress pull off a role other than Mulligan. She is just fantastic. I also love the supporting cast in this film, purely because they're mainly playing bad people, and yet they're all comedy actors we all love and treasure. Adam Brody, Kristen Mintz, Matt Greenfield, and one of my favourite actresses, Alison Brie, all have made me laugh in the past with their comedy work. For these people playing despicable characters really shows off their talent and really works for them well. You do not see any other cast work in this film other than these. Another performance I also love in this film is Bo Burnham's performance as Cassie's love interest Ryan, because he pulls off this really interesting character, and like the actors I just mentioned, Burnham is a beloved entertainer and comedian, so to see him play a character like Ryan is really interesting, because of how similar it is to the rest of the casting choices. In fact, Burnham, Mulligan and the rest of the supporting cast are the best casting choices I've seen for a while. Even though I think the writing stands out more in this film, the production values are very impressive. The cinematography is shot beautifully and really goes well with the style that Fennell is trying to go with for her directing. The editing is also some high praise because it helps the story follow its structure and transitions scenes perfectly to provide mystery to them. I really like the soundtrack to this film, along with the score from Anthony Willis. What impresses me the most is how Willis manages to provide an instrumental version of Toxic by Britney Spears at the start of the film's final act. The soundtrack features music from Paris Hilton and Charlie XCX, which also really adds to the tone and suits the movie perfectly. After my second viewing of this film, Promising Young Woman is so far my favourite film of 2021, and I'm going to have to give it a 5-star rating. That's one up from the TikTok video I gave it, because of its strong story, outstanding directing from Fennell, and phenomenal performances from Mulligan and her supporting cast. Promising Young Woman is a must-see film of 2021, and I definitely recommend you check this out. This is worth a watch. I really hope this film leaves a big impact on culture and filmmaking for a long time, so you make sure you watch Promising Young Woman.
Lately, I've been feeling like I might want to get back into it.
Hey guys, I just wanted to thank you for watching this special video review today. Let me know your thoughts on Promising Young Woman in the comment below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos about movies. And also thank you to the patrons Ben Lee, Sean Ashfield and the Coventry Filmmakers. Bye bye guys.